What's up guys, it's Nimbus Reviews here. Today I want to discuss a theory I've had for a little while now. I think I started to have this theory a little before the Odin flashback, but it's basically what I think is going to happen with Orochi, assuming that he is alive for the later half of Wano. I'm not really going to discuss how I think Orochi's alive, because I just don't think it's like Oda to kill off someone in that manner. Like it may be because of his fruit or some other trick he's using. For the rest of this theory, just assume that he is alive. So now let's finally get into the theory. In chapter 955, Orochi is informed by Kanjuro that the meeting point had been changed from Habu Port to Tokage Port, and that Hiyori is still alive somewhere in the northern region of Wano. After hearing this information, Orochi was very excited and seemed to have thought up a plan or some way to use this information. Going forward, my theory is largely based on Orochi's personality and how we know him to act in situations like this. Orochi is a coward. A cautious one, but a coward nonetheless. He's not above using dirty tricks and sneaky tactics. Oda has shown us how low Orochi is willing to go during the Odin flashback when he used Old Hag's clone fruit to give Kaido an opportunity to take out Odin, and how he killed Sukiyaki, Odin's father and the former shogun of Wano, and used the same Old Hag to disguise herself as Sukiyaki to make him the current shogun of Wano. Unlike Kaido, who felt great dishonor in the way he had taken down Odin, Orochi reveled in it. He feels no shame. On top of Orochi using dirty tricks, he's also very cautious. I don't think it would surprise anyone to find out that Orochi never trusted Kaido and took precautions just in case he were to be betrayed. Okay, so you're probably thinking why any of this matters if Kaido already killed Orochi. Well, I wouldn't be so sure. In chapter 990, we see something really interesting from Fukurokuju, one of Orochi's most trusted allies. On page 10 of chapter 990, we see Fukurokuju seemingly hear or notice something in the background that piqued his interest. He is seen slipping out of the crowd to go investigate whatever he heard or saw. The only person who was able to see him was Hote, one of Orochi's other subordinates. In the very same panel, we are shown someone screaming, and this is likely what Fukurokuju is going to look at, but whose scream could make him completely abandon his allies when they're in need? Orochi? No, because if he did somehow survive, then he wouldn't be trying to make any noise. But what if he wasn't alone? What if he had a prisoner? Now this takes me back to the information Kanjuro had given Orochi before they left to Onigashima. The first thing he told him was that their meeting point has changed from Habu Port to Tokage Port. And the second thing, the thing that matters in this situation, is that Kozuki Hiyori was still alive and is somewhere in the northern region of Wano. Now, why would Oda introduce that into the story if he wasn't going to use it sometime? Why would he give that information to Orochi if he wasn't going to use it in a plan or something in the future? Now, I'm not sure if Orochi would have found and captured Hiyori before they left to Onigashima, just in case something had happened, or did he survive and somehow, after Kaido started moving the island, remember the information he was given and decide to do something with Hiyori, capture her and use her as leverage to win the battle? I've always felt like it was weird that Hiyori wasn't going to be involved in the final battle, so if this theory is correct, it would give Hiyori and Momonosuke something important to do, maybe with the help of Yamato, because it would be really symbolic with her claiming the name of Odin, so it would be Odin and his children taking out Orochi for good. I think Momo should get the final blow on Orochi using the sword his father left for him, Ami no Habakiri. The name of this blade literally translates to Snake Slayer of Heaven, and is a sword used to take down the monster serpent Yamato no Orochi in the Japanese mythology. I just don't see Oda putting references like this in his story if he wasn't going to use them. It would be really weird if he would put something like this in and not have it pay off later. He's very known for doing things like this, so it wouldn't be out of the ordinary. I don't know exactly how all of these things could be put into the story cleanly, but I really think for Momo and Hiyori's story in Wano to be complete, they need to do something big in the mission to free Wano. And I think teaming up to kill Orochi would definitely satisfy most readers. Okay guys, that's basically it for this theory. I know it's a short one and it isn't very topical for what's currently happening in Onigashima, but I wanted to get this out before we get something more concrete showing his plan if this theory does come true. My next video will probably be a more casual discussion on what's currently happening on the rooftop, our discussion on the Rio, the armament haki that Luffy learned. But anyways, let me know if you think Orochi is dead or not, and if not, what do you think he will be doing going forward in this arc? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Later.